Hey everybody, just cutting up a old pair of shorts that don't fit anymore into what I need to make char cloth. Got a good stack of denim. I prefer to use denim instead of like cotton t-shirts. These are just when they're turned into char cloth, these are more durable, they stay together, they make a hotter ember. But what you want to do is get yourself the most popular tin is the Altoids tin. You just take a stack of these, about a dozen or so. You don't want to cram it in there. They're gonna shrink, so yeah, that's about good. I'm gonna make more, but yeah, you just take this, and once you get a fire going and a bed of coals, you put this in the coals for, it really doesn't matter, 45 minutes, an hour. The tin will end up more than likely glowing orange by the time it's done, but that's fine. When after that time, you take this out and you set it to the side and you don't touch it for a couple of hours. Make sure it's nice and cold before you even mess with it, because if there's still heat inside of this container, or there's still residual heat in the denim, if you open this, it lets more oxygen in. Excuse me. And there's a good chance that your char cloth will just end up going in flames. With it closed, it limits the amount of oxygen that gets into the container. So all it's doing is basically taking the denim and turning it into charcoal. And with a Flint and Steel or a Ferrocerium rod, even solar, using a magnifying glass, you can use solar to get an ember on one of these. And then you take the piece of char cloth and you put it in what's known as a bird's nest. Excuse me. I'll make one of those too today and show you what I do to make one of those. But my goal is to eventually, sometime today, it's humid and a little windy right now, but it rained overnight, so it's going to be a chore finding dry leaves and dry grass and stuff. But yeah, once I get everything all situated and ready to go, I'll do a Flint and Steel fire probably, and then start making the char cloth from the fire that I make from that, and then I'll get back to you when I'm about ready. Along with the char cloth, I'm gonna make what's called charred punk wood. This is really, really severely dry rotted wood, and it's the basic same thing. You just chunk off some pieces. This is all completely dry rotted, but you want bigger pieces like this because they'll give you the bigger coal, or ember I should say. But
does the same thing. It's just a bigger container. Once you put it in the container and put it in the fire, it restricts the amount of oxygen, so it basically turns it into charcoal. And this will take a spark from a Flint and Steel or Ferrocerium rod, just like the Char Cloth. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try and fill this up. Because it will shrink quite a bit. Trying to get bigger chunks in there to catch a spark and have a bigger ember. They last longer. Because with the char cloth, you're limited to time. You don't have long before that'll burn up on you. At least this stuff will last a little longer. But yeah, I'm gonna call that good right there. And once I get a fire going, I'll throw this in the fire too, along with the char cloth. And I'll have fires for ever. For a good long while anyway. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I got a good fire going. I'm gonna sneak in here somehow. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Put this right there. And put this little one right there. Now, just build a fire around them. Get that down in there. There we go. Get a wood in there and get some oxygen going. What do I do with it? Come on. Every time I need something. This is just a collapsible tube. I call it a troll tube, fire troll. But yeah, it's just to concentrate oxygen or wind right into a coal to blow it into flame. Okay, it's 4:52 Central Time, so I'll let this go for a little while. Try to get too, but flames underneath will be just fine. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Should be good. Get these out of here. Ooh. Hot, hot, hot. Wow. Yeah, that's hot. Use a bigger stick, Dave. Okay. Be very careful so the lid doesn't come up off of this. Please be away from the fire. And just let it cool down. Where's the lid? Right there. Woohoo! All right. Get this all back where it'll burn down. All right. Now I just gotta let them cool and got them right over there. Right there. So, yeah, I'm gonna let them sit for a while, cool off, and I'll come back and show you what I got. All right. All right. Check these out. Oh yeah, they're cold. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, look at that. Exactly what I wanted to see. Individual pieces of denim that are charred, and these will be able to catch a spark. Now let's see what we got in this one. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Chunks of wood. That's gonna be a big ember. But these will work real good in a bird's nest. But yeah, you see, I filled this with, and it's about a third of what it was. Same with this. These shrank to about half the size of what they were. But got plenty of fires now. That's how you make charred cloth and charred punk wood.